Similarly, when we cooperate in such endeavors, whatever be our basic notions of bias, everybody knows no system will survive unless until there is a basic system of impartiality in it. So when a casino can work, I think these dispute resolution structures can also work. Thank you.
Up there. Yes, go ahead. Can somebody give him the mic, please? Oh, good. You're visible as well now. That's right.
Hello, sir. I'm Manas Daulani. I'm currently a regional representative to the International Bar Association in the student section for the South Asian nations. My question to all of you over here is, we've all mooted the concept of a BRICS legal forum, and ma'am herself said that, you know, we should learn from the other nations even while we are good at what we are doing. So if we see the European nations or even the American nations, sir, any legislation or any new draft that comes out, it always goes to the professors as well as the meritorious students to seek their advice. Now here, sir did mention that, you know, we would try to keep professors on board, but as a voice to the students, I'd like to say we students always feel left out. And even if we are meritorious and if we get selected, there are certain issues that a student might not be able to even travel across the borders to these various nations. Could there be any way possible that we could involve such meritorious students from all these nations who are coming together to even add more and more academic content to it? Because I'm not doubting what you people have said because you're the leaders of the bar, but it's just a contingency for who will continue after you.
I don't think that would be impossible. It's something that can possibly be arranged, but perhaps, would you like to answer that?
I really like the spirits of this young man. In fact, he just met me while we were between the two sessions, and he was talking about a session that he's planning to hold in January. Be that as it may, I think the time has come. The law students, for example, you are having systems of judicial clerkships, you are having internships, and as far as the two aspects of his question, A, professors and academicians, and in fact, increasingly, this was also a subject of our discussion in China, as well as in other forums, that academicians particularly must form an important component of the think tank process because the inputs can come in from there. Law students and their involvement in intra-country and inter-country participation and their visibility is of course a very important subject. Of course, we must keep in mind that these are youngsters who are still in the process of evolving. However, their inputs, their aspirations, their targeting, because the youth are the ones who often give new initiatives a new direction. So I think we would welcome such participation. The level of that participation we will discuss.
To some extent, we have already made small progress in this. And next July, as far as China is concerned, we will be having a program hosted by them to familiarize the students of other BRICS countries in legal regime in China. So next July, it is going to happen. We will publicize it, and those who want to take benefit. Of course, since BRICS Legal Forum is not a government-funded initiative from any of the states, it's an initiative of independent professional organizations. These will be on the cost basis. Thank you.
So you better ask IBA to provide for it in the next budget, okay, for your travel. Thank you.
One more question. Yes.
Since we have a law officer also here, I was just wondering that
Since this BRICS,
I think I'm audible, right?
Yes. Yeah, you are audible.
No, but not at the back.
You're very good.
Facilitate the medium scale and MSMEs, right? But we, in the last government, we had single brand retail, 100% FDI, and 51% in multi-brand retail. So that really hit the MSMEs. So at one point, in one sphere, in the national legal domain, we are having policies such as this. And on the other hand, we are having legal forums or BRICS legal forum, which is for or pro MSMEs. So how does the government intend to balance both the things?
To answer it simply on behalf of the Bar Association of India, which we represent here, it's a very easy situation to talk about. You have a certain policy, whichever the government may be running. That is one part of it. But it is a matter of fact that in every regime there has been a group of people who are comprising of this segment of MSMEs. So you have to address the concerns of every cross section which is available to you as a legal organization, which is what we are attempting to do. Whether that number diminishes or increases as a matter of government policy, that is a totally separate issue.
Thank you very much, Pinky. Yeah, now I think that's as much time as we can give to questions and answers. May I now invite Dr. R.P. Todi, who is the former Advocate General of Meghalaya and a prominent member of our Bar Association, to say a word of thanks.
Dear friends, in fact, when the 5 countries coming together, so definitely there will be increase in the trade and commerce, and these countries will definitely come closer so far as the mutual interest is concerned. And here the role of the advocates will increase tremendously in the long run. And perhaps all will agree that when the agreement, starting from the agreement, the role of the advocates will be there. When the contracts will be, more contracts will be there so far the trade and commerce is concerned, then agreements, settlement of disputes, negotiation, and many more aspects will be there. And perhaps the advocates in India, so who are already prominent in the whole world, Indian advocates, and their efficiencies widely known across the world. So perhaps, to my mind, the role of the advocates will be again recognized. Indian advocates will be recognized, and Indian advocates will definitely show the way and for the take a lead role in promoting the interest, common interest of the lawyers across the country, and they also in promoting the policies and the legal framework so far as the big countries are concerned. The Indian advocates' role will be tremendous in the long run. Dear friends, this important topic has shown lots of interest. Interactive session was very interesting, and the eminent speakers here, they are widely traveled, and they have already traveled in the BRICS countries and gathered much information, which they have already shared their views, and we are much benefited by their inputs provided to us. And I am really thankful to them. And on behalf of the Bar Association of India, I thank first of all our chairman, Sri R.K.P. Shankardass, who is a former president of International Bar Association and senior vice president of the Bar Association of India, for sparing valuable time and chairing this session, important session. And I at the same time extend my hearty thanks to Sri P.H. Parekh, who is also widely traveled, well experienced, and for sharing his views on this very, very important topic before the August gathering. Pinky Anand does not need any introduction. She is also widely traveled and Additional Solicitor General of India, a senior advocate. She, with her all experience and the knowledge on the subject, she has shared her views, and in the future also will also give her valuable thoughts before us. See, Prashant Kumar, young and dynamic, who is also very President-Elect of the LODHA, that itself shows that how he's well versed with the different countries' procedure and the law for the common interest of the Indian advocates, so that in the long run we can get benefit from person like Prashant. And for his sharing valuable thoughts before the August gathering, I extend my hearty thanks to Prashant. Lastly, I extend my hearty thanks for all the members present here and the senior members, advocates, law students, and our president, visiting guest, president from the Sri Lankan Bar Association. I extend hearty thanks to them all. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. And I believe. Oh,
Friends, we break for lunch for exactly 45 minutes. For students, we have lunch arranged on the ground floor for everybody. Okay, lunch is arranged mostly on the ground floor only for everybody so that there is more space. So kindly join us for lunch. Thank you.